Hi everybody. How are you guys doing? I'm gonna give everybody a second to get logged in and see if I can find myself. Oh look, that's easy. I love it when it just pops up. That never happens. Hi Vicki. I'm gonna give everybody a minute to get logged on. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. This mug I got on a Stampin' Up! Incentive trip. They sent us to Phuket, Thailand. Boy, I love going on vacation with Stampin' Up! People because you get there and then you know everybody. Hi Susan, good to see you. You know, like you get to see all your friends that you haven't seen in so long, and boy, I missed it this year. So I really hope that we get to go. Oh, you know everybody. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to share this over to the creative group so hopefully more people can find us. Share to group. Creating with Selene. Yeehaw. Hey Carol. Hi Judy. Good to see everybody. Nothing like a good afternoon Java. You ever need that pickup like right around 3 o'clock? All right. So a small miracle just happened. I cleaned off my work table. It's not a complete mess. I have a whole half a table and I have a really cute project to share with you guys. Over the weekend, I had a team meeting and we made this cute box. I showed it on Thursday at our new demonstrator welcome party and I let them pick a different designer series paper. Hi, Donna. I've been thinking about you, my friend. I hope you're doing good. And Mary Ellen, good to see you. Anyway, I was a little behind last week, and this week I'm all caught up. Like, for the first time in forever, like, my team meeting directions went out. I'm almost ready for my stamp club this next week, and then I can really start to plan and gear up for some holiday and some wrapping and some gift giving. And this box came out of sheer exhaustion. At the bottom of it is a 1/4 sheet of cardstock. So for those of you that make cards all the time, the measurements are really easy. It's 5.5 by 4 1/4, and we'll do it in a minute. But you get 4 from a piece of paper. And then the top, if you're using 12 by 12 paper, you get 6 out of 1 sheet. So if you were going to make 12 boxes, you'd need 3 sheets of cardstock and 2 designer papers for this box. When I ever took a card like front and scored it at 1 inch all the way around and flipped it into a box and it fit, well, you could have hogtied me. I was so excited because it just fits and it's the easiest box ever. So I thought today we could play a little game. We've done it before. So this is what my original box looked like, and this is from my team meeting. And if you don't know how to assemble these poinsettias, you can watch last week's video because they're so easy and beautiful, and you just have to stick them together. And I will show you to get this on there so that it slides on and off. All I did, you're gonna laugh because it comes right off and you can put your gift card in and take it off, is I put the dimensionals on the ribbon itself. So now when I wanna slide this back on, it should be a piece of cake to just slip right back on the box. And it fits a Visa or a Starbucks in my case. Starbucks is what I like. Although it's like 40 minutes from my house, so it's a good thing it's not that close because I'd be there every single day. All right, so while I am still jabbering, you tell me what you give gift cards for, and we can pick a theme because honestly, I have nothing out. So I'm gonna go get the paper and we're gonna create this box from scratch, but we're gonna theme it the way that you guys want it. So this happens to be the gift card that I have today because I have a few of these in the house. I love Starbucks and I love gifting Starbucks gift cards. So tell me what you think we should make a box for the gift card for, because you can make it in any theme that you want. And then I'll grab some paper and maybe a stamp set, and we'll get going. Now, while you guys are, because there's a delay, so when you guys respond to me, I'll be able to see. Morning coffee. See, Donna, you and I have so much in common, my friend. Coffee. So it's 3 o'clock here, and she's enjoying her morning coffee because she is in Australia. Birthday, okay. Mary Ellen answered first that we're going to do birthday, so I'll pull some birthday paper, and we can get going on that. But I want to let you know, if you don't feel like making a box, we have these cool tins. They come in a package. They're $12 for four of them, so $3 a tin. And then you can just cut paper for the top. I cut die cut out of this one, and hello, they're perfect for a gift card too. And you don't need to have any measuring talents. So normally we do Christmas, but I've been doing Christmas like crazy, so I love the birthday idea. So give me 1 second and we'll go over to the paper cabinet. You want to come with me? Oh, I don't want to make anybody dizzy. Well, just talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go find some appropriate birthday paper. Well, it just so happens my daughter is going to be 16 on Sunday. So birthday is perfect. It's 7:12 in the morning. My goodness. Well, thanks for being up so early and joining us. So we have Artistry Blooms paper, and my daughter loves pink. She loves anything with glitter, and she loves pink. So this has Bermuda Bay, Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Garden Green, blah, 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 right? So it's backwards if I show you that way, so that's silly. But I'm gonna pull Melon Mambo, of course, for the base of the box, and then we can pick a designer paper. What do you think? So I'm gonna flip the camera so we can just start looking at this stuff, and then you guys can help me make a birthday gift card box for my daughter. Oh, and teachers love gift cards too, yeah. They deserve it more than ever right now for all the stress they have. God, I thank you to all the teachers. All right, hang on 1 second. I'm gonna flip the camera so we can see the paper. So I grabbed this one because it screams birthday, doesn't it? Looks like confetti, or maybe lipstick swatches. And we've got, let's see. Hi, Sharon. So we've got, so that's 2 of you from Australia. Thank you. Oh, my friends from down under. I love it. Let's see, we got green and yellow. Obviously, we're going to pick something with Melon Mambo in it because I'm thinking Alexis now that I kind of shared that it's her birthday. But my goodness. Wow. I think it's the top pattern. These are all so pretty, although we didn't look at the back. Hang on, let's flip it. Oh, booyah. Hello. These are gorgeous. Okay. I think I'm going with this one. That one screams Alexis. So, birthday gift cards, huh? So, I started by telling you that if we were going to make 12 of these gift card boxes, that we would need 3 sheets of cardstock. Okay? So I brought in an old paper cutter just because it'll cut 3 sheets at one time, the old Stampin' Up! One. 1, 2, 3. And the base of this box, you ready? Whoop, whoop. Oh yeah, I guess there's no good place to put that because it's going to block my measurement. Duh. Okay, we'll put it over here. Is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Now here's the deal with this. I want the box on the bottom to be a tiny bit smaller than the inside measurement of my 3.5 by 2.25 inch box, okay? So to make all of that happen, I'm gonna cut my base just a smidge smaller, so like that much. Can you, I hope you can see, like boop, that much smaller than 5.5 by 4.25. But I am cutting for 12 of these boxes on the fly. So 4.25. Ooh, I don't want to be spilling my coffee. Hey, Tracy. Good to see you. And then, oh yeah, look, it's a little small. That's weird that it says it's smaller than 4.25, but it does. All right, then I'm going to cut a smidge off this side. 4.25, and then the same thing here. This should be the other side of the 5.5, but I want to make sure that there's a little bit of give so that when I put the top of my box cover on, I don't have to mess with the measurements at all. So this is for 12 boxes, and it's just 3 pieces of paper on the industrial cutter. And there's that measurement again. Hey, Kim. Oh, I know. I love this cutter. You know, you want to know a secret? I have one in the closet. I have a brand new one still sitting in the closet of this old cutter. And don't get me wrong, I use my trimmer quite a bit, the Stampin' Up! One, but this one's good if you're cutting multiples. And we just cut for 12 boxes in quick time. Okay, so I'm going to put this back here. And then the top of our box is going to be 4.5 by 3.25. So I'll bring my rail cutter in, my everyday one. I like this one because you can travel with it. It doesn't, and you know the trick with this one, right? You don't want to push on the blade. So I'm actually going to sit down in the chair. This one, you just want to glide. The old paper cutter, you used to have to dig in to get it to cut. And this one, if you just glide across, that's 2 sheets, by the way. You'll get really good results and your blade will stay nice. So I'm going to cut again at 4.25. I'm sorry. Yeah. 4.5. Measure twice. Cut once. 4.5. So 4.5. And this is just some scrap paper, but we could use this in a few minutes. So I'll set that to the side for a minute. And then 3.25. So 4.5 by 3.25 is the measurements on the box top, okay? Just so you have it. And I can leave it there while I'm cutting. Whoop, maybe not. It moved, hopefully it's okay. So 3.25, slide it over, 3.25. So it's kind of ingenious to cut for 12 boxes all at the same time and to not have it be like all that much work either. It's pretty awesome. 3.25, 3.25, 3.25. And then just for the sake of time, I'll cut the rest of these boxes later, but it's the same thing. 3.25, 3.25, 3.25. Although I'm looking at this purple and thinking that box, that box top is the one for the teen. So here we go, 3.25. I'm gonna cut one more section just because, oh, I might as well cut them now. They're in there. It's easy. You don't even need to take it out. You can slide across and then, oh yeah, look, see, now I'm bragging. I can cut 2 at a time. Maybe not. That's okay, I'll fix it after. So for the bottom of the box, we're going to score on all 4 sides at 1. So I just have to move my trimmer up so that you can see that. Booyah. And that's really it. The bottom of the box, you score all 4 sides at 1. And the top of the box, you score all 4 sides at 1/2 inch. And that will leave the pretty decorative thing. So you can see the color on the bottom and then the coordinating color on the top. So that's why when you have your designer series paper, which I already misplaced here, that you want to really hold on to this sheet because it's going to tell you all the cardstock colors that coordinate in your package. So that when you go to sit down to make your project, you're not guessing. So here we go. Okay, so that's the top, and I'm sorry, that's the bottom, and I'm gonna bend all 4 sides. I gotta grab scissors in a second, but before I do that, I'm gonna score the top of the box next. And again, I'm gonna hold on to these little scraps that came out to make a project afterwards. Now, you can score on this paper cutter on either side of the score mark. So it has a 1/2 inch marker here, or it has one here. You can choose whatever is easier for you to see when you're doing it. Sometimes I score on that side if it's easier. And on a small measurement like this, it sometimes is. This is like the true card maker paper cutter because it's so easy with all the measurements, and you don't have to put the arm out to see the important ones. In fact, this line that goes all the way up on this arm that cuts out to 17, this is exactly the 5.5 inch mark. So if you're cutting or scoring, it comes out exactly at 5.5 right there, which is pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna grab some scissors. I told you, we're really on the fly today. I had nothing planned as far as the theme. Hey, Bonnie, good to see you. Hi, Carol. Wow, we got a full house today. Thanks for joining me. I love taking these crafty breaks with my friends. So a little bit of news while I'm doing this. So I'm just gonna cut either end of this box. So if you were to cut all 4 sides, these squares would fall off and you'd have no way to assemble your box. So you might want to avoid that. But every Monday night we do a Zoom, it's a free crafty night meetup, and we just get together and shoot the breeze, and everybody's welcome. There's no, and I'll tell you what, I have come to really look forward to Monday nights. It's just nice to see people's faces and almost feel like you're in the same room with them. And I know like Zoom meetings are not everybody's cup of tea, but boy, I have a lot of fun just hanging out and chit-chatting. And it's been my saving grace because we are pretty shut down here at my house. So all right, so I have all 4 sides cut for both the box bottom and the box top. And I'm gonna grab my Fuse Plus, my Seal Plus, silly. This is equivalent to Fast Fuse. That's probably why I had the Freudian slip. So what I have noticed is with this adhesive, it's really sticky. Did I mention that? But that the over the top, as far as releasing, means that when you go back to pick up the adhesive again, that it's right at the top again. So that's why instead of holding it like this, I actually bring it up and hold it like this. And I put the adhesive on the tabs so that I can tuck this in and you can't see, but you know what? that kind of shredded the paper a little bit, so I'm gonna just add a little bit more. That's how sticky it is, though. It's wonderful stuff. And there is an 1/8 of an inch little gap, and that makes it really nice because it is easy to release from the roll. And it's good and sticky. Okay, so that was a card front, just a tiny bit smaller than a card front. Scored it 1 inch all the way around, and that's that. And Alexis can order one of those pink drinks she likes when they give her that, right? And then, same thing with these. Just a little bit of adhesive on all the 4 flaps, and then you tuck it in so you can't see it. And because we made the bottom just a tiny bit smaller than the 5.5 by 4 1/4, this should tuck on nice and tight. Like, I don't have to mess with opening this up and if you forget to cut the smidge off, just make this one a tiny bit bigger than the 4.5 by 3 1/4. Like, just again, by a smidge. You could call it a 1/16 of an inch, but I don't even know that it's quite that big. Okay, so here's my box top. Isn't that the coolest box ever? I was so excited. Now it's gonna be difficult going on because I talk too much. Yep, that's it. I did it there. Okay, so my gift card is in there. How about birthday stamps? Talk to me. Somebody shout out a stamp set. Because we're making a birthday box. I'm gonna give you a minute. There's a bit of a lag delay, so when you think of something, just shout it out. And like I said, if you don't feel like making a box, you got these buddies. And I didn't see these in the new spring book, FYI. Anybody? All right, well then I'm just gonna start looking. Let's see, we've got pattern play, many mates, that's good birthday, happiest of birthdays. Here's a card. Let's see. Those are the big ones that are popping out at me. Oh, I love this one, but it's not birthday. All right. All right, so let's pick a stamp set. We've got, here's a card, and there's a big happy birthday right there. And it is that size because it's not photopolymer. So that's good to know because we don't want something that's bigger than our project. There's this one. Oh, and speaking of bigger than our project, this one probably won't work. This one, Many Mates, is really cute, and all of the sentiments are smaller. You can tell I've already used the happy birthday and the it's your day. Which one do you want to use? Somebody shout it out. Oh, way to goat. I don't even know if I have that one. Oh. And besides, it's for a 16-year-old birthday. So somebody said birthday, and then I picked this because it's pink. Because I was thinking of Alexis on Sunday. Many Mates. Okay, done. Thank you for making a decision. That's the worst part lately, isn't it? I can't make a decision about anything. So let's pull in maybe some of that and some blocks, and we could even consider that, or, oh, this is fun. This, I have way too much stuff, or I just can't wait till we can get back to retreat, because when we do retreats, I let people just you know, use my punches or use my dies if they want. So like if you didn't have the die that you needed, but okay. So we'll just, do you want to just go with the, oh, what about that? So happy birthday, or you're just so fabulous. Oh, I had somebody say that to me once and I thought it was weird. They said, happy birthday, I'm so glad you were born. And I thought, oh, I feel awkward. Let's see. I get the straight happy birthday for now. Oh, yeah, you should. I could come over and see you, Donna. One of these days, maybe we should tag team. You could do a live and I could do it. Yeah, see, I think you're right, Bonnie. We'll go to the you're just so fabulous. But I'm glad you were born is kind of weird. I got the block I got is huge. Whoops. I could have went a bit smaller on that one. All right, so we need Melon Mambo, Wink Castelli, right? Let's see if I have anything on the table I can just grab. Oh, look, the other side of the table, I have a card front. Or, you know, even better. For those of you that know me in person, I think hell just froze over because I don't usually use scraps, but here I am, killing it. All right. So, you're just so fabulous. Hopefully I didn't smush that, but if I did, it doesn't matter if we use a punch, right? And because we're going to have to decide on the punch, why don't we just stamp a few of them? Oh, see, that one looks cruddy. So with a stamp like this, when it's super fine, you want to avoid like smushing into the ink pad or pushing too hard on the stamp when you stamp down. So if you look at the difference, this one looks awesome, and that one you can tell that I had a heavy hand on the left-hand side, so we'll flip that and stamp another one. Even that one looks a little heavy-handed. Can I say I get excited? All right, so we have this one, and I like this one because it's got multiple layering possibilities. It's got like that. Oh, yes. So did you know with this punch, there's multiple ways that you can layer it up. So for example, you can do more than one. I'm going to take one of these box spaces. But all you do is you cut down the middle on the side that's flat. Oh, where'd my glue go? It's already a mess in here. And then you can layer it up super easy, and you can go multiple times. So like if you wanted to put yellow on the outside of that, or maybe the blue that's in the designer paper for the top of the box. But you don't have to even stop there, because once you get it like to where you like it, I just like to make sure that the border is the same on both sides so you don't know that it's the same punch. But then you can even do this. Ready? Booyah. I moved it so I wouldn't fling into my ink pad with all those pieces, because you know I would. So that makes a different shape entirely. Okay, so we'll push all of that junk out of the way. And how about if we wink of Stella those letters and move some of the ink on the inside? Oh, so cool. So obviously the box is the idea, but the box is so easy. You could make it 100 different ways. You could make it for any occasion that you need a gift card. You could throw cash in it, of course, chocolate. It is just the perfect little size gift box. And the fact that you can get 4 out of a piece of paper is just even better. I mean, who doesn't love that? and then 6 out of a sheet of designer paper, as long as you don't get fancy and try to cut 2 at a time, because then you might only get you might get less. How's that? Oh my God, I can't even stand it. This is so cute. So what do you guys think? Should we do some ribbon? I'll grab some dimensionals and you tell me about the ribbon. What kind of ribbon should we use? It should definitely be like a sparkly. I don't know. Will this match? Oh, that's so pretty. I can't even stand it. Okay. So, oh my God, this box is just so fabulous. Isn't it cute? All right, so we'll do the ribbon next. And I grabbed big dimensionals, but now I'm thinking I should go back to the little dimensionals, because then we can have it ride on the ribbon like the poinsettia did. And that's a really cool feature when you can use a gift box and give it to somebody and they can just slide the ribbon on and off and then use the gift box again if they want for something else. I mean, I could see Alexis putting earrings in this box, or putting it up on the shelf in her room. Oh my gosh. But I want to seal the whole thing. Isn't that funny? Oh, I love it. Okay, hang on. Mini dimensionals. So this is why having mini dimensionals in the house are good. Because you can take these little tiny buggers and put it right on the ribbon. So something else you should know, for the next 10 days, and I'm in day 2. Today was day 2. I am sending out a 3D tutorial and matching card through my email list. If you're not a member of my email list, I posted a way to get on there a couple of days ago, but when I get off this live, I will go and update the description so that you can opt in to get those newsletters if you want. There are 8 days left of 10 days of gratitude and thank yous, but they're mostly Christmas projects. I think there's a Valentine's Day one at the end. And it's just a way for me to say thank you for supporting my little business. And it's been a crazy year. So this keeps sticking to my fingernails and coming off. Those acrylics, I'll tell you what, boy. It's like the dimensional dispenser. Okay, so I'm gonna slide that just a little bit and put this on. So now when I want to slide this on and off, I'll be able to without destroying the box. And the ribbon won't have to be tied again. So whoever, well, Alexis, you're welcome. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so what else does my 16-year-old love? Rhinestones. Let's see. So maybe we'll throw a rhinestone on here. And I grabbed a blend marker. So any of our embellishments, whether it be a pearl or a rhinestone, or you can take your blends markers because of the type of marker it is and color them for the top of your project. So how about if we do a couple? There's nothing that my daughter loves more than bling. And pink bling, I think I'll hit the jackpot. Yeah, and you know that the nice thing about this gift card holder is you can make it for any theme. So this one, like I said, was Christmas. I did poinsettias. I did, you know, you could do snowflakes. There's no rules. Oh my goodness. And I love the way this punch cuts down. So we'll get all the bling on there and then we'll fluff it up a minute. Oh my God, that's so cute. Let's do one on the top. I can't even stand it, that's so cute. So you wanna make her a card too, to match? We have all the stuff out. Oh my goodness. I kind of wish that we could, there's a new set coming out with like a bunch of girlfriends in it that Alexis was watching with me for On Stage. And I kind of wish that I had it in my house because if I did, she'd love it. Oh my gosh. All right. I digress. Wow, that is so cool. So if we wanted to make a card on the fly to match, I'm kind of looking at this sketch because it was today's Casing Tuesday sketch, and I usually make a card for that group because I'm one of the designers over there, and I got a little behind, and now that I'm all caught up, it is still Tuesday after all. Maybe we'll make a matching card and like do a box set. So again, if you need those measurements, pause it, rewind it. So that's the size of the box. This is the bottom, cut it a bit smaller. This is the top, perfect, dead on. And score the bottom at 1 inch all the way around on 4 sides. Score the top at a 1/2 inch all the way around on 4 sides. Wicked easy to recreate. All right, so we have this card base floating around on the table that I didn't stamp on, yay, so I have a card base. And we have that matching designer paper. So I'm gonna cut this to 2. Oh, I'm gonna score it at 2. 2 by 5 1/4, and then I'm gonna grab my triple banner punch because I was looking at that sketch. It looks like there's a banner at the bottom of this back layer. Here, it said 5 by 2. I went 5 1/4 because I think that my punch is gonna take a little bit off of the strip. So that this sample that I am casing happens to be a Christmas card, but we're going to make it into a birthday card because that's our theme right now. So you can do that with any card in the catalog. Okay, so the first part is to get this down this side. Wow, that's pretty already. I think I'm going to need more than just the Merry Mates, though. Because the Merry Mates are all words. So we have the You're Just So Fabulous for the box. And then we have this going down the side to match the box. And then there's going to be a panel in the middle. So I need to find another stamp set for a girl on her birthday. What do you think? I don't know. I haven't played with this before, so I hope I don't mess anything up. But this hippo looks kind of cool. When in doubt, be a unicorn. Where's the unicorn? Do you see him? Oh, there it is. So it's this guy with that. Oh. I gotta go the other way. I gotta get, oh my goodness. Seaside spray for sure. And we need to cut some paper. Okay, I'm gonna get some white then. I cut up all my scraps. I love this on the fly thing. Oh, and I have a Seaside Spray card base up in the glass tower, I call it. So let's cut this down. I'm gonna start with 3x4 just so that I have some room, but I'm not necessarily gonna keep it that size because some of these images are small, but we'll see. I might actually, I think I'm gonna make it smaller to start. I'm gonna go 3.5 by 2 3/4. Might even be too wide for what I want. We can always trim it. Hey, Janelle. Hi, Char. I am so good on the fly. Well, hey, welcome to my life, because I am on the fly most days. That's my superpower. All right, let me see. I need blocks. That ought to do. All right, let's cut into this bugger. Oh my gosh, there's even a balloon. I can't even stand it. Okay. So, which one is the unicorn? I think it's this guy. So it's a horse, right? And then this is like the other part of the horse, like that'll go on top. And then the little point for the unicorn, right? I love this stamp set. My gosh. Where is it? That's got to be the unicorn head thing. I need a smaller block. That's funny. All right, and then definitely a balloon. Okay. Well, this is fun. All right, so we have Seaside Spray to match our box. Here, let me bring it back in so you can see it. And, oh my God, this guy is the cutest thing. I'm gonna try stamping him off, and hopefully I don't mess up because I didn't cut more than one piece of paper, but whatever. I'm gonna stamp off on a scrap paper first, and then stamp him like this, because I want to have a really light version on the bottom. And I might have did that backwards, but we'll see. And then he really needs an eyeball. I hope he ends up with an eye out of this. I don't love it. Good thing we have a second side. I'm going again. Should they be two different colors, do you think? I'm gonna practice over here because I don't know. We got this guy. Oh, see, he looks fine there. That's it. All right, so no stamping off. We're gonna stamp this guy full. We're gonna stamp them both full strength, but one I stamped more gently. I don't know. Sounds weird, but it seemed to work. I'm going for it. He's flying through the air. Oh my gosh, so cute. He really does need an eyeball though. Oh goodness, let me see. How about a rhinestone? Oh, let's do it after, because he needs a one of those first. Is that where he comes out of? Or maybe like that? No, I think it's like that. I guess I should play with these things before. I am pretty good live usually, but legit, I have not even touched this stamp set or looked at any samples online. So there, an eyeball. Good God, no pressure. All right, we need the pink ink pad back. I'm getting lost on my table with all the stuff I have out. Let's see. Because everybody needs a pink balloon. Oh, I can't even stand it. Is that not the cutest thing ever? I don't want to, I want to overlap the balloons, but I don't want to mess up the little shadow thing. Oh, so cute. I don't know if there's supposed to be a balloon string in this thing or not, but I'm just going to go for it. So I'm going to say a squiggle and a squiggle. And then, oh, you know what? We'll use this like a ruler. And we'll say, where would his hand be? If he had a hand. And we'll just do this. Not too bad. All right. Well, that's pretty fabulous. I already lost the cover. My goodness. Let's see. When in doubt, be a unicorn. It really should say happy birthday, but it's not a hippo. So I'm going to go back to the other stamp set. So we did the mini mates with the You're So Fabulous. So maybe this one is just the happy birthday. But I don't really have room for it, huh? That's okay. We have scraps around here somewhere. Done. Look at that. And then we have a matching set because this font and that font go together. So let's go this way. Booyah. I know it's going to need to be smaller. I'm going to give it a second to dry. Because, you know, if I put that right in the punch right away, it won't, like, behave. And you just kind of, it's not perfectly, oh yeah, I guess it is. It's 1.5. So push it in and punch. Oh, crud. I'm going again. Thanks, guys. Oh, a red horn, right? Well, we can still do that. I'm going to move back a little bit. This banner is huge. I need to trim it a little bit. We can still fix the horn. We have Winkastella and a paint and a little bit of ink. That's all we need to fix it. So I'm going to the top of the paper cutter for this one to trim it down. And then when I flip it over, I'm going to use the fence on the other side of the paper cutter. And if I move the paper cutter any further, I'm going to knock everything off the table. So just imagine, if you will, that it's against the fence. And I just trimmed my banner down to make it smaller. And if you ever end up like this, it's okay. Just find the middle. You don't actually need the punch. You can find the middle and then cut to the point. I mean, the punch makes it way easier because then you don't have to find the middle. But if you mess up, this is a great hack. Okay. So we can get rid of that. Oh, this is so fun. Thanks for being with me today. All right, so we got more pink fun. We're gonna happy birthday this, so to match the box, right? And I know I went and got real size dimensionals, not the minis, so I can use the big ones on this guy because he's got a little bit of, I didn't even measure, I just kind of eyeballed it. It looks like maybe 7/8 of an inch for the banner. Okay. So we'll do this. And there'll be, and we can like just pretend that didn't happen. Good thing they make two sides. Okay. So there's this, and this, and this. Okay, we need a little bit more here. Somebody said that we needed to add a little bit of color to the unicorn, and I think I agree. I'm just gonna, it's not that color though. I'm gonna do Melon Mambo, and I'm gonna touch my ink pad just to the plastic that my rhinestones came on. And you can use anything, any kind of plastic packaging. You could use a block if you feel like cleaning it, but when I'm done with this, I can just throw it out. And I can mix my Wink of Stella. Oh, I wasn't all the way. Ooh, this one's. I grabbed an empty. Well, hopefully there's enough juice here, because really all I want to do is make some accents. Hopefully I don't mess it up, because that would stink this late in the live. Right? Stripes. Okay, and then I think like that. And what do you think about like pink hooves? He just wouldn't look right with a pink eyeball, but don't think I didn't think about putting some color on his eye. All right, that's hysterical. And the most important thing about being an artist, especially at home, is knowing when to stop. So I'm not going to add any more color to that guy. He's adorable, and I added accents, and it's fine. Somebody's instant messaging me, so I can't see comments. Oy, red and blue make purple, right? Ugh. So pretty. Okay, so I forget what size I cut this, but I definitely needs a mat. So let me just measure it real quick. And get rid of that, because you know I'll end up like putting my arm in it. Because that's just how I roll. So it was 2 3/4 by 3 1/2. So I'm gonna go up by 1/4 inch, because there's a lot of white on this card. Oh, but you know what? I already forgot. Did I say? The good thing about not having any memory, or the good thing for everybody else about me not having any memory, is if I get mad at you, I'll never remember tomorrow. Okay, let's see. I have no memory. Just call me Dory. Okay, so I cut a 1/4 inch mat. This is a 1/4 inch larger. Still an awful lot of white. You know, I remember getting these things in my pre-order. It needs something. Give me 1 minute, talk amongst yourselves. I want to try something. God help us all. forgive me, because these are going to be available starting in January. If you're a demonstrator, you can order them December 1st, but there are blending brushes. And they are meant for adding color. And I would normally pull out my sponges, but I saw these in action and I just want to try it. And nothing like trying out a brand new product that you've never touched before live. It's so soft. Oh my goodness. I can't even. Oh, I love that. Okay. Sorry, I'm happy. All right, so we have our little scratch paper. And I guess I really should test this out before I put it on my project, but it's just a card. If I mess up, I can make another one. Ooh, that is so cool. So I'm adding a little bit of color. I'm just pulling it onto the brush. Oh my goodness. And then I want to see. Oh, I feel like a minion. Ooh, hang on, let's see. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to be addicted to these or anything. It was just my card was so white. It needed something. Oh, hello. What a difference. All right. Holy smokes. I'm gonna need, these are gonna be on back order. Wow. I can't even tell you how awesome that is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there it is, and it was against the white. Look at the difference. My goodness. Okay, so I'm so excited. I don't even know what I did with the mat that I just cut. Oh, there it is. Somebody's excited. Oh, I got. So, note to self: if you're gonna do this, wash your hands. This is a sand eraser. I just got ink on my cards, so I'm gonna kind of just erase it. And no, we don't sell these, but you can get them at the big box store. They're just sand erasers. And the trick is not to dig. You just do a little bit and go back and forth in different directions, and then it'll disappear. But you don't want to do that much work, and then you know, just from a fingerprint, have to throw your project out, or, oh my God, I love him. I can't even. I loved you at hello, little guy, little unicorn. Oh. All right, so where are we gonna put the happy birthday? Happy birthday, oh my goodness. All right, so I like this a lot, but again, don't do this at home, kids. I am just going flat to the ink pad because I'm crazy. And I'm gonna do a marker on the inside of the V. Let me grab one. Oh, that color is apparently out. Hang on, I'll grab one from over here. So Melon Mambo, if you're ever gonna edge a layer, you can edge it so that you don't have to add a layer of cardstock. So against my card, that line will pop. So rather than adding a whole nother layer of cardstock, I can just edge it. And you always want to hold your marker face up if you're going to do that. So just edge it. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I can't even. Put the marker away, Selene, or you'll have more ink everywhere. Well, and you know, the cool thing about not having to live with the person that you're giving a card to is you can double dimensional to your heart's delight, and you don't have to worry about extra postage. If you are mailing a card, you should only have one layer of dimensionals. but I don't need to mail this one. So I like dimensionals. Sorry if you have OCD. But even though I've put like a ton of dimensionals on this, this is just about height and support. I am not going to peel them all off. I think I peeled off the 4 corners and one in the middle. It's sticky enough. I just want the height under there. And I'm going to do this. So that's three sides equal on this side. And then dimensional happy baby. Oh, he's so cute. Should I put it over the balloon? I really want to put it there because but that's not right with the balloons. I'll go this way just so I don't mess with my own balloons. That didn't sound right. I'm going to cut a dimensional in half because I doubled up. This guy is floating in thin air and I want support under there. So I'm going to peel off half a dimensional and just stick it under the other dimensional that's under there, and then it'll be the right height for the banner. So they'll be on the same height level, if that makes sense. Looking at it that way. But oh my gosh, my daughter's gonna freak when she sees these. What do you think? Wow, I love on the fly. You know what? Let's come back and have a chat. It has been so long since I've done an on the fly, and I wasn't expecting to make anything birthday today, so thank you. Boy, they're adorable. Oh my gosh, I love crafting along with other people, so thank you for joining me. Oh my gosh, my daughter's gonna freak out. And I love the extra little painting on that unicorn. The stripes on the horn. I don't know if I'm, like, what I have to do to make it focus. If I touch it, no. Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, maybe not. It's all good. But yeah, and this box was the whole point of today's live. And I'll tell you, you can make it in any size or like you could make it bigger or smaller, but this is the perfect gift card holder for any occasion. And you know, this year gift cards are sort of in. And this makes it not so impersonal because it's glittery and so anyway, I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you right here on Tuesday. Sunday, being my daughter's 16th birthday, I may do a little surprise. So just keep an eye out for it in the creative group. If you're not on my email list, know that I am doing 10 days of thank you right now. And there's a 3D and card tutorial every single day for free going into your inboxes. Today was day 2, so don't forget to subscribe if you are not a subscriber. And by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, I cannot go live in YouTube because I don't have 1,000 followers. I'm around 705, so please like my page, and then I'll be able to do lives here as well and respond to you, and maybe we'll even do an on-the-fly session where I have nothing on the table and we make a huge mess. You should see this mess. Hang on. I gotta show you. There was nothing on my table. Ready? And then I'm like, okay, birthday. So, too funny. Anyway, love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.